Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Reese's Regrets. Now, I understand that I have been gone for a long time, and I don't really care. I do this for the pain and allowing others to squirm as they see me eat a Reese's with mustard on it. Like, that's the entire point of this, to put not only myself, but anybody who watches it through as much mental pain as possible. And so, today, we're doing a suggestion. Ew, this Reese is all melty, gross. I caught that, by the way. That was wonderful. Um, we're doing a suggestion, a rather cursed suggestion by someone. And they told me to put some rice vinegar and an entire packet of ramen noodle flavoring together and put it on a Reese's. And so I have done that. It's in here. I don't want to spill it. And we're going to dip it into there. And I don't know if this matters, but it is chicken noodle soup flavoring. So I don't know. Maybe beef will be different. Um, Normally I chill my Reese's before using them, so this is like gross. But I mean, I guess that's kind of the entire point of the series, isn't it? For this to be gross. Okay, so we're just gonna dip it in there. You can see that it's got that yummy sheen to it, that yellowness. Ugh. So, that wasn't good. Like, if you couldn't tell right there, like, if you couldn't hear it, I gagged, like, really aggressively. Um, that was really horrendous, but gosh, I'm shaking. But it didn't. It was just kind of dipped in there. It didn't really get much on it, so the first touch was bleh. But then afterwards, it wasn't much. So we're going to try an entire bite. Just done. We're not going to touch our tongue to it first. We're just gonna. Oh, it's dripping down my finger. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I'm genuinely sorry. That must be disgusting to hear. So, um, then we review it, I guess. So first review is it's disgusting. It's horrible. It's got the taste of the vinegar that just hits you immediately. And even though this is highly concentrated with the chicken noodle flavoring, like very highly concentrated, you don't get a lot of that in there. And it was my theory that vinegar is one of the keys to having a horrible taste combination with Reese's, and that's proved to be the case with ketchup and mustard. I really thought it would be worse with pickles; those were okay, but this was the worst thing. I mean, maybe mustard was worse, but this was horrific. Okay, so texture. Overall, it didn't change the texture of the Reese's much. Really, it was just liquid on top of the Reese's, so I would say it's a fine texture. Let's say a 7 out of 10. The taste. So obviously, the taste was horrific. If you couldn't tell from me eating it and gagging, it was not good. It made me want to throw up, and my stomach is slightly hurting now. So, taste was very low. Maybe a 1 out of 10. It's getting down there, but I think there's bound to be worse. And presentation was not great. I gotta say, seeing a Reese's dripping with like a viscous yellow liquid was not very appetizing. I mean, that might be something for someone out there, but no. No. So overall, that was one of the worst things I've tasted. I guess my palate might not be so used to the agony of Reese's Regrets after so long, but we'll see. Well, that's it for today's video. Have a wonderful day and love yourself.